What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junk Drummer TV. And I guess we're going to do every genre of YouTube video that there is, because we're going to do an unboxing video today. If you are a frequent viewer of my channel, you have heard me complain, bellyache, and bitch and moan about Regal Tip just disappearing, their products just disappearing off the shelves and off of websites. I have no idea what has happened to them. I am a faithful Regal Tip user. It's the only company that I use exclusively. I have 3 or 4 different brands of drum set. When I play, I have at any one time a combination of Sabian, Zildjian, and Dream cymbals. I think on my drum set right now, I've got like Evans G2s and then like an Attack snare drum head. The only 2 things when it comes to gear that I am pretty religious about were Regal Tip drumsticks and Aquarium Super Kicks. Aquarium Super Kicks, look, you don't need to make another bass drum head. Another bass drum head is obsolete. It's unnecessary. Anytime anyone asks me what kind of bass drum I had, it's an Aquarium Super Kick. Stop using anything else. But even after Regal Tip disappeared, I also found out that before they disappeared, went off into the ether, they discontinued the stick that I use, my everyday driver, which is a Billy Martin signature. Well, it's called the Illy B. In my metal band, when I'm playing louder, I use the Super 5As with a nylon tip. I love the Regal Tip product. They're so consistent. And the one thing that I love the most about them was they had a shellac finish. And I sweat a lot when I play. I sweat like Shaquille O'Neal when I play. It doesn't matter if it's 30 degrees on an outside Halloween show, I'm going to sweat. And when that shellac gets hot in your hands, it doesn't get sticky, but it gets slightly tacky, and I really like the feel of that. Well, when I found out that Regal Tip had disappeared off the face of the earth, I went around to every website I could find online, and I bought, I think, 34 pairs. I bought drumsticks from Britain. I bought drumsticks in America, and I bought drumsticks from a place in Germany. I had to use Google Translate to navigate the website, and those are the only places I could find Illy B Regal Tips. And I had this romantic idea that I would just play those sticks until they were all mangled and broken, and then I would just retire. So I have 34, since I bought them, less than that, sets of drumsticks, and once those are gone, I will stop gigging. Well, that's pretty silly, because I don't think I'm going to stop gigging anytime soon. So I went, being a woodworker, I know that it's possible to make drumsticks. Well, the drumsticks that you see me hold and use in my React videos that are over there, those were actually handmade for me from one of my students who is a master woodworker. I had told him my problem. I was like, wow, these sticks don't exist anymore. And he did a really good job by hand reproducing that stick. Then I got me thinking, man, I should try to find somewhere that will make it. Well, I found a place. It's called Rich Custom Drumsticks. I think they're from New Hampshire or Delaware, somewhere up north. And this cat actually makes this style. So I gotta be real selective with my words when I do this. He makes the drumsticks in the style of Regal Tip Illy B's. Now, I had him put a little bit of a more of a drastic taper on the bead, and we'll talk about that here in a minute when we pull these out. But I've been waiting for them. I've been waiting for them for a while, and I'm very excited. These have my logo on them. They also have my my signature on them. So let's unbox the custom drumsticks. I've never actually watched an unboxing video. I guess the only unboxing video that I've ever watched was iDub series of bad unboxing, and that was just him opening up shit from fans and making a mess in his house. So I don't really know how to do unboxing videos, so I guess it's like this, right? Newspaper. So there we have it. Junk Drummer TV, and you can vaguely see my autograph on there. So the reason I love these sticks so much is the finish. The thing about these drumsticks is they're really thin. They're very, very thin, but the shellac that they use puts more weight on them. They're a really thin stick. They're thinner than a 5A, but they're also 3/8 inch longer than the standard 16 inch that all sticks are. And that extra 3/8 inch makes all the difference. We're not going to make that joke, Andrew Rooney. And the real, man, these feel just about the same. Just about the same. The big feature of this drumstick for me is the bead. It's a barrel tip, and I love the barrel tip. And it's smaller than a 5A, and then it has this very drastic taper. And then here's the key to this is this, and you may not be able to see this on camera, but it has a what we call a reverse taper. So it tapers out this way to the tip, and that really lends itself to the bounce stroke, and that's how I play. I am a bounce stroke player. So I think that the best way to figure out what a stick feels like is play a double stroke roll. I mean, they feel like the drumsticks I've always used in the style of the Regal Tip Illy B's. Yeah, these feel exactly the way I want them. So I'm going to be selling this drumstick. The only way I know how to sell this drumstick is to just make an eBay store, and I'll put the link in the description of the place to buy the Junk Drummer TV signature drumsticks. Limited amount available, and if they sell pretty decently, I will order more to sell, but I will keep a couple of these pair for me to use in the future. So there is the unboxing video for the Junk Drummer TV signature drumstick. Mr. Rich, for what you lack in store logo, you make up for in craftsmanship. These feel perfect. Yeah, these are great. If you want your own custom drumstick made to your own specifications, go check out. You'll kind of have to, I think he has a website, but I found him on Facebook. Go look up Rich Custom Drumsticks. Real easy to remember. Tell him that Steve sent you. And if you want to buy some of these, you can in the description. Thanks, and keep practicing until it's easy.